Yo, we're back at it. Coming in late, trade recap, but pretty much just want to go over today what I saw, what I ended up taking. You can see I ended up taking one loss and one win. So, yeah, slightly green on the day. Pretty much going to be going over, like I said, what I saw. So, going in today, I was very bearish. I noticed we left this weekly or unfilled weekly for value gap. You know these higher time frame P rays hold a lot of significance when it comes to draw liquidity, especially for super near it. So yeah, so we took out previous day low going into open. You can see right here, and like I said, we still left the weekly for value gap. So at that point, I just wanted to wait, wanted to see some sort of sweep of liquidity. I did want us to respect this hourly. I did end up taking a trade yesterday. That was a break even. I was bearish, but we ended up inversing, this hourly, so I didn't really like it. But yeah, regardless, we ended up closing kind of inside this candle. But yeah, you can see the 4 hour. Yeah, kind of the same sort. Took up both sides of the range. Yeah. So, respective to this hourly, going to the open, ES did look a little bit more bearish. So, I ideally wanted to take shorts on there. Just because you can see we end up taking all this liquidity out on ES. Kind of like a PO3 type of deal. Accumulation, manipulation, tap into a 15-minute. This also, if you could kind of zoom, this also aligned with unicorn, right? Tapped into unicorn, sell off. Small unicorn in here too. Right, end up tapping back into it, selling off weekly for value up below. So at that point, I pretty much just look for some sort of breaker. The higher the better. You can see on ES we end up forming this 5-minute breaker. Right, close below. This is when I entered on ES because we have the liquidity sweep. We have the SMT. From there, that's pretty much all I need. So right, closure below, finding your fair value gap within here, stop above here. Pretty much something like this. Kind of find the exact entry here. Yeah, it was pretty much like this. So by like a 1.82 RR. Fortunately, ended up getting stop out. That created the SMT that pushes lower. On NQ, we had this 1-minute breaker, which I really liked. But ES was a little bit more bearish. So my head, I'm like, we're probably just gonna tap it, go lower, take this out, and NQ's not really gonna have a good RR. Which ideally, I don't know. I don't really trade ES like that, but NQ obviously was the pair to trade today. You can see this is your entry. So with a 5-minute fair value gap high, tap into it. This is when we made the SMT. Right from here, I'm like, fuck, I got stopped out. I still like this trade. I still have conviction in it. Let me get back in with half risk. So pretty much ended up going short right here. Stop loss above the high, and then pretty much break even here and pretty much targeted. Yeah, like this low, or I guess it's the weekly for value gap. Yeah. So that was a fucking banger trade, 2 RR, and yeah, that ended up netting me 773. So yeah, overall I'm very proud of how I traded today. Right, traded my model, just wrong pair, which is not really a fault in my system. It's just like that's just the way of trading. But still had conviction, got back in, and yeah, the rest is history. But yeah, PO3, everything aligned with this. You can see this is kind of like a seek and destroy, but it's whatever. Month, up slightly. This month has really taught me a lot. Just really trusting your system and trusting your stop loss, because I've been on a fucking, like, these trades have all banged out. I just somehow fucked up emotionally. But some trades, like when I have trades that I'm like very, I have a lot of conviction and I'm confident in it. I don't really have issues with getting out. But the trades where I'm like iffy on and I end up getting in, those are the trades that end up, just fucking my psychology and emotions during the trade. But yeah, that's all I have for today. Close to getting a payout, just being patient, following my system at this point, and the payout's gonna come. So every time I focus on getting the payout, it doesn't happen. So I've been pretty much break even for the past like month. So yeah, you can see the piano like pretty much been at this for about like almost a month, like this balance for a month. So yeah, oh well. Hope you guys have an amazing night. Hope you guys were able to capture some piece of this move. Nice rally off the weekly for value gap here. Another unicorn before I leave. Right, SMT at this low. This becomes your breaker. Very inefficient, but you can see end up playing out. Yeah, so going into the rest of the week, what I do want to see, just while I have you guys here for now. So we tapped the weekly for Reg Gap. What I need to see now, or what I would like to see, is some sort of SMT at the low. So you can see ES is a little more bearish. So ES could end up, taking out whether it's a previous day low, this low, and then we have like a higher time frame SMT that can then, pushes up. We have a lot of low resistance liquidity built up. So yeah, that's pretty much what I'm looking at here. Nice low resistance here, low resistance here. There's a lot of build up. It's just very hard to be extremely bearish. But yeah, just trading what price can see. But I definitely can see price coming back down here. Getting some sort of SMT and finally pushing higher since we're at all-time highs. But yeah, hopefully you guys were able to come out green. If not, learn from your mistakes, learn what you did wrong, whether it's a system thing, psychology thing, and just move on from there. And yeah, GG's, and see you guys next video. Peace.